I got 3 ideas for content. The first one is like a music video of a full album in a bamboo forest. So, like close-ups, span out, and then like a band walking through the forest with instruments on their back, sort of like a band of gypsies, like a Jimi Hendrix reference, but like it's a worship thing, but it's in a bamboo forest, it's just the whole. Second one, getting permission to do a video on top of the building I work during lunchtime, where the camera is only pointed at myself in the sky. There's no other objects in the frame except for those 2 things. Okay, the next one you probably won't laugh at, but having a casual conversation as a Christian with other Christians, and the topic gets brought up: would you die as a Christian? Would you die professing the name of the Lord? And one guy says yes, the other guy says hell yeah, third guy is like yeah. So the first guy asked the third guy, he's like, so if somebody held a knife to your throat and said, I'm going to take your life if you don't renounce Christ, what are you going to do? Third guy goes, I'm definitely going to kill that motherfucker. I'm like, but are you going to renounce? He's like, no, not even a chance. Later that day, guy's going to his car. Another person comes up behind him, puts him in a chokehold and puts a knife to his throat and tells him, I'm going to take your life. Of course, that's not really like a threat. It's just a fact. Like, I'm going to take your life. So then the guy was like, well, what can I do to make you stop? What can I do to talk you out of this? The guy with the knife is like, renounce Christ. The guy goes, nah, I'm not going to do that. Fuck you, man. The guy with the knife inserts the tip of the blade into his neck, makes him bleed. Like, for real, like in real life, puts like a fingernail depth into his neck. It starts just to twist a little bit, just so it hurts and bleeds. Guy screams. Guy with the knife says again, hey, I'm gonna take your life if you don't renounce Christ. And that's sort of like the vision. Like, the video would stop there. Like, as the guy takes a breath in, like to answer. And that's sort of like the vision of the church that I know, that where I fully commit, is where, like, when they did the Crusades, it was align with Christ or die. And lives were lost on both sides. Both sides of the campaign for Christ there's a lot of casualties. And it wasn't necessary, because that's not the message of Christ. But I don't think a lot of people understand what wearing a cross means. That man was crucified after being tortured. Just the crucifixion alone was torture. It was the worst torture you could probably imagine. I mean, because it was layered. It wasn't just like, oh, they burned him, oh, they drowned him. No, that's not like the case at all. The amount of mutilation that his body endured. And then we cried because somebody hurt our feelings. Like, it's just wild to me. Just wild. So that'd be an idea for a video. It would be interesting to see if somebody would commit to that. Because I mean, like, I wouldn't tell them I'm gonna put the knife in them. I'm just gonna tell them I'm gonna have a guy threaten you with a knife. I'm gonna see what you do on camera, and that's gonna be all the real foresight he gets. Everything else is gonna be raw and real. I think I'd have to get it in writing that he consented. I'm pretty sure.